Yes, I did plan that. Does have some decent cups in there. And are you ready to see the back? I am honestly loving the back designs that Berlook are doing. It's just giving me spring vibes all over. Hallelujah. Where did you get that outfit from? And I'm like, it's Berlook. Please let me know which set that you like the most in the comments. Welcome to another activewear haul. So today we have an extremely big haul. We're going to be going over 10 different pieces from Berlook. I've got 5 outfits to show you. First of all, can we just appreciate this packaging that Berlook actually send the items in? I think it's so nice. And a bag that like you can keep and put things in. I haven't even opened this yet. This is my second Berlook haul. I'm really excited. Whenever I wear Berlook, I always get so many compliments. So I'm really excited to be trying these new pieces. As always, guys, we're going to do a full product review and a try on, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you have found this review helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It will mean so much to me. But let's go through what I've got in this bag. So I will link everything that I show you today in this video in my description. I will put all the sizes and the colors in there, and I'll also put my measurements in there for you guys just so you can see as a reference. So we have 2 different styles of browns. I absolutely love browns. We've got a darker sort of brown and then a more coffee color brown. So we've got those 2 to go through. We also have a black set. Now I've got a flare pair of leggings and this tank top as well. I thought this would be really nice for like yoga, like running errands in town. And then for my favorite color, we have this gorgeous bluey color, which I'm really excited for. I think this color for springtime is just stunning. And then we have a darker blue set, but still with this lighter blue within the sports bra. And you can kind of mix and match them both, I suppose, because they kind of go together. Yes, I did plan that very well. But yes, let's get straight to it. So we're going to start off with the coffee high-rise leggings and the coffee cross back sports bra. Absolutely love the back of this sports bra, by the way. I've not actually got one like this, so I'm really excited to try it. So the leggings are high-waisted and the material is like a silky smooth material as well. They're plain all the way down the leggings. You have a nice thick waistband as well, which seems really compressive. There is no front seam on these leggings, and you do have a seam that goes down the back. You do have a triangle shape on the gusset area. I do prefer it when it's not just a seam and it does have either like a diamond, triangle, oval shape, just because I find that this avoids like the front CT issue. So they generally feel like a really nice, comfortable pair of leggings, something that you can wear to the gym, but you can also wear like in town, running errands, those sorts of things. I just think they look really cool and very trendy with a nice pair of trainers just to go walking in. This bit at the bottom's actually quite thin. It's sort of a silky material, and then you have built-in padding as well, and there is a little pocket at the side to remove those if you wish to. I would say this is a more of a light support sports bra, and then on the back you have these straps with this crisscross effect, which I think is going to look so nice and something that I don't actually have myself. On the sports bra itself, you do have 2 contour lines down the side of the sports bra as well. So let's go try this on. Absolutely love it. It's ever so comfortable. I also forgot to mention that I do actually have a discount code for Berlook. It's Naomi20, but Naomi with 2 eyes. I'll put it on the screen and I'll put it in my description. This set is so flattering. With the leggings, they do have quite a compressive fit. I would say if you are in between sizes, then I would recommend sizing up with these leggings, but the sports bra fits true to size. If you maybe have a bigger chest area, I would recommend sizing up. But the padding in this sports bra is very good. It does have some decent cups in there. So if I just go through the product details, so I would say this is more medium support as opposed to a light support sports bra. You do have a good amount of coverage. You do have nice, comfortable, soft straps as well. They're not digging in, but they also are not slipping down or anything. It is actually a really good fit. You've got your built-in cups. You have a nice thinner sort of material at the bottom of the sports bra, which just feels really comfortable. It's sticks to your body really nicely and just is a really comfortable sports bra. And are you ready to see the back? Because it is so nice. I absolutely love this crisscross design at the bottom of this sports bra. You do have like a thicker material down the back of the sports bra as well, but it does actually leave a lot of your back open. I think this top will be really good for a back day session as well. It's almost like a racer style back, but then you've got this detail at the bottom. I haven't actually seen many sports bra where they do like the crisscross effect at the bottom of the sports bra. It's normally always at the top of the sports bra, but I love how they've done it at the bottom of this. I think it looks very unique, very stylish, and yeah, I genuinely love that. So if we move on to the leggings then, so these do fit high-waisted. My belly button's there and they come up over my belly button. This sort of rise on a pair of leggings I absolutely love. I do really like the bottom abdomen area covered. The seam itself goes into a curve, so it's really nice and flattering. You have a seam that goes down the outside of the leg, and then you've also got the seam that goes on the inside as well. There's no front seam on these. They are a really nice, soft, silky material. They are very comfortable. They've got a good amount of compression. There's not that much stretch to the material. That's why I mentioned if you are in between sizes to size up. And then on the back, there's no scrunch on these ones, but I really do feel like they fit really nicely. You've got a good amount of compression on the glute area. Lengthwise as well, they fit me really nicely. They are a little bit short. They come up just above my ankles. Now I am 5'4", so if you are taller, just bear in mind that they might come up a little bit higher. But overall, I think this is like a really nice trendy set. I think it looks really cool. I love coffee colors. They're literally like my favorite thing. They go with anything. You can wear them anywhere. They're just so versatile. Let me know what you think in the comments. So we're going to move on to the dark coffee high-waisted leggings, and these I think are 24-inch, and then this is the dark coffee cross X sports bra. I will put the link in my description for you guys. But these aren't the exactly matching dark coffee. I think I've got them from two different collections, so I think they will look absolutely fine together, but they're just not like the perfect match like this set is. But they are both called dark coffee. So let's go through the product details of the leggings then. So first thing I noticed is this waistband is very different to the rest of the leggings. It's almost like a rubbery feel. It's quite a lot thicker than the leggings itself. It does also have this bobble effect across the waistband as well. It is very compressive. There's not much stretch to it, but it does have this really nice contouring effect on there. But I've not actually felt a waistband of this material, but I do feel like it's going to shape really nicely on the waist area. The material of the leggings are silky smooth, similar to the ones that I'm wearing now. You do have a curved contour line around the side of the glutes, which then goes into the side of the leggings itself, if you can see that. So it starts sort of like on the waistband area, but more towards like the glute area. And then you've got the seam going in the middle. You don't have a front seam on these. These are high-waisted. It's all the same silky material all the way down the leggings. I do feel like these ones will be a little bit longer. The waistband definitely has a different feel to the leggings itself. You do have this triangle shaped gusset area as well. Like the ones that I've got on, I do find that these do not give you front CT. They are very good at avoiding that. So, and then moving on to the sports bra as well. So you have really nice soft straps. I would say they are sort of a medium thickness. You have like an X shape crisscross back design, which I think looks really pretty. You do have built-in cups, but these ones are actually molded in, so you cannot remove these ones, whereas this sports bra you can remove the cups if you want to, but these ones are molded into the sports bra. So let's go try this out. Okay, another really good comfortable set. I am honestly loving the back designs that Berlook are doing. They are simply stunning and very unique designs that I've not actually seen from any other brands. And I did actually realize like the bottom of this sports bra actually crossed over as well. So yeah, I'll show you that in a second. But I would say this set fits true to size. I was actually quite surprised with the leggings because I didn't think that they were going to have as much stretch as what they did have. I thought the waistband like wasn't going to be stretchy, but actually once you've got it on, it's actually quite stretchy. I would say that you've got more stretch in these leggings than you did in the first pair of leggings that I had on. Definitely would say it's true to size. They if you're in between sizes, you probably could size down. You have a nice supportive strap. These are really, really comfortable. They're not digging in. The material is really soft as well, so it's not going to mark your skin. You do have your built-in cups, which are molded in, so they are not removable. It fits really, really nicely. There's no gaping anywhere. You have a scoop neck design feature at the front. I would say this is more medium support and medium coverage. Maybe if you do have like a bigger chest area, I would recommend sizing up as well. But again, another really nice back design. But yes, you have a cross strap at the top, which it goes into like an X, but then also this bottom band here also crosses over as well. And I just think that looks ever so nice. And then if we move on to the leggings, so these are definitely high-waisted, but as I've mentioned, you do have a good amount of stretch in there. I really like this pattern as well on the waistband. I think it just adds something a little bit extra and looks really cool, to be fair. The seam itself here goes round into a curve. There's no front seam on these. You do have a seam that runs down the inside of the leg, and you also have a seam that runs down the outside of the leg as well. The seam on the back starts at the top of the outer glute area and then curves round into the seam, giving you a bit of contouring around the glute. You do have a seam that runs down the back of the glute, but it's not actually a scrunch itself. Lengthwise, these ones are a little bit longer than the other ones. There's a little bit of scrunching at the bottom, but nothing too crazy. But I do think these are longer in length than the first pair that I did have on. They are both called dark coffee. However, they are not the exact matching dark coffee color, but I still think these two pair really, really nicely together. So let me know what you think. This is literally giving me spring vibes. So you have a V waist crossover at the front of these leggings. The material are a very smooth, silky material all the way down. They've almost got like this buttery soft feel to them. We'll see where they sit when I put them on, but normally like with a V waist pair of leggings, they do sit high rise, but where you've got that crossover, the lowest part of the waistband mostly sits medium rise. Again, there's no front seam. You do have a seam that goes down the back, but it's not a scrunch. Similarly to the leggings that I'm wearing now, you do have this round contour line around the glute area into the side of the seam. So I think it's going to be very similar to the ones that I've got on in terms of that seam. The gusset area on these ones is not a triangle gusset area, but it is quite a long gusset area. End of the gusset finishes there. And then if we have a look at the sports bra, now when I was looking on the website, the back of this sports bra was probably like my favorite design, but these ones do have a thinner spaghetti style strap, so they're not as thick as these ones. They do have built-in cups. These ones are molded in, so you cannot remove the cups on this sports bra. And then on the back you have a crossover at the top, but then you also have at the bottom another crossover. The material is really, really nice and soft, silky smooth. Let's go put this on. I absolutely love this colour blue. It's so nice, so fresh, and is just giving me spring vibes all over. So let's go through the product details then. So the straps are actually a little bit thicker at the front, and then when they go around the back, they go into sort of a thinner strap. You do have built-in cups. They are not removable. You have a scoop neck design. I would say this is medium to low coverage. I would say it's a more light to medium support sports bra. It does fit really, really nicely. There's no gaping at the bottom. It fits nicely to your body. So on the back of the sports bra, then you have a thinner strap at the top that crosses over, and then you have a thicker crossover strap at the bottom. Again, another unique back design from Berlook there. And then moving on to the leggings itself. So these ones are quite compressive. I would say they are true to size, but if you are in between sizes, I would recommend sizing up in these, because once they're on, there's not that much stretch in them. They're quite a similar sort of fit to the first pair of leggings that I have on. So I would say these are more mid-rise if we're going for the lowest point of the waistband. So where it crosses over, it sort of makes it more of a medium rise. It's coming just below my belly button at the lowest point. The gusset area does come down quite low to the inner area of the thighs. You have a seam that runs all the way down the inside of the legging area, and then you have that contour line that curves around the glute area down the side of the legs itself. You have a seam that runs down the back of the glute area, but it's not a scrunch. Lengthwise, again, these come up just above my ankles, so if you are on the taller side, it might sit a little bit higher on you, but just bear that in mind. I'm only 5'4". Berlook are good at putting like the lengths of the leggings on their description, so just check sort of like the lengths, and if you are taller, go for a pair of leggings with like a longer length. But if you don't mind like a sort of 7/8 pair of leggings, these will probably fit like that on you. I do like this crossover. I do feel like it's very slimming on the waist area. So what are your thoughts to this set? Let me know in the comments. So next up we have the navy high waist leggings in lycra. These are 25 inches, and then we also have the navy contrast U-shape sports bra as well. And I think this top you could even match with these pair of leggings, just because you've got that lighter blue within the sports bra as well. So these ones again are high-waisted. You do have that darker blue contrast with the lighter blue seam all over these leggings. You've got the Berlook logo at the back of these leggings. These ones do have a front seam, and they do also have a seam that goes down the middle of the leggings as well. And then they do also have a seam that goes down the back of the middle of the leggings as well. These do not have a scrunch on them. They are the same sort of silky material all the way down, with the contouring lines down the middle of both the front and the back. And then if we just have a look at this sports bra, so it's like a 2-in-1 top. You have the lighter blue sports bra underneath, and then you also have this darker navy on the outside. It does have built-in cups, and there is a pocket at the side to remove those if you wish to. And then if we have a look at the back, it's not a crisscross, but you do have open back sort of features with the holes like in between the lighter blue and the darker blue as well. The material of the navy blue, it does have this ribbed pattern all the way down it, whereas the lighter blue is a silkier material. And then this one, it has a thinner sort of band at the bottom of the sports bra. Well, let's go put it on. Just going back to these leggings, so they do actually have built-in underwear on the inside of the leggings itself. I just thought I would show you that, just to help like make it not see-through if you want to go and train in these. And just quickly, I just thought I would show you what the dark blue with this light blue looks like. Now, these leggings are probably the most high-waisted leggings out of everything. There is literally like no skin showing whatsoever. So if you do like your abdomen area covered, I think these leggings will be really, really good for you. And they are also the longest in length as well. So anyone that is taller, these leggings will also be good for you, but they're not too long on me. There's a tiny bit of scrunching, but nothing too crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go change the top over. Okay, so we have the set on. Now, this top looks really, really nice, and it's very, very compressive, and it's very good at enhancing features, but it is quite tight. It's almost making me feel like I've got some sort of corset on. So definitely if you have bigger busts or are in between sizes, I would recommend sizing up. If you don't like a really, really compressive fit, I would also size up as well. It's quite tight around my armpit area as well, so I probably maybe could have sized up as well. But yeah, you can definitely feel a lot more compression on this top as well. So you have a ribbed detail all the way down the front. You've got two different straps. You've got your lighter blue, and then you've got your navy blue strap as well. I do also have big lats, so anything tight will make my lats sort of like bulge because I train back a lot, but it does come up quite high around the side of the armpit area. It just depends if you like more of a sort of stretchier fabric which feels a little bit less compressive, or if you do actually like a really compressive fit. I would say this is more medium to high support, and I would say it's like a medium coverage sports bra. So if I just show you the back then, so you have your lighter blue contrast down the middle of the back, and then you also have your navy blue contrast on the outside. You have the ribbed detail on the navy blue parts of the sports bra as well. A little bit compressive, a little bit restrictive in movement, but looks nice. But you could always size up and have a more looser fit if that's what you prefer. So moving on to the leggings then. So as I mentioned, these are quite high-waisted. They're the most high-waisted pair of leggings that we've put on so far. You have the lighter blue curved seam on the waistband. These do have a front seam. You have a contour line that curves around the middle of your leg just to the bottom below your knee area. You have a seam that runs down the side of the leggings all the way down to the bottom. You have a seam that runs down like the middle of the glute area down to, again, just below the back of your knees, and then the same on the other side. I do like this line that goes down the middle. I think it looks really cool. Lengthwise, as I mentioned, they're a little bit longer in length. There's a little bit of scrunching at the bottom. I think these will be better for longer legged people, but it's nothing too crazy. Like, I could still wear these. They're not overly long. They're not scrunching massively. The gusset area on these ones, they have a really tiny diamond shape as well. But generally, I really like this set. I think it looks really cool. I like the contrast between the light and the dark navy. You do have a nice amount of stretch on the leggings as well. I would say that these are true to size, and if you are in between sizes, you could probably size down. But yes, let me know what you think to this in the comments. So next up then we have the black daily flared pair of leggings. Again, another staple piece. If you don't have a flared pair of leggings in your wardrobe, definitely grab a pair because you can literally do so much with them. Like, I go into town, I do housework, I go do yoga, I do stretching, I work out in flared leggings. I just think they're really, really comfortable. This material is like buttery soft. It's so, so nice and feels so comfortable. It's quite like a thinner material as well. So I think now it's getting a little bit warmer. Having like a thinner pair of flares will be really, really nice. So these are high-waisted. There is no front seam on these leggings. You do have a double seam going around the top of the glute area. There is also a seam that runs down the middle of the glute area, but they are not scrunched. You've got a triangle shaped gusset area. You've got a seam that runs down the outside of the leggings, and also a seam that runs down the inside. And then I think these are going to be nice and fitted around your quad area, and then they also flare out at the bottom. I'm hoping these are not going to be too long, because that's one thing I do really struggle with, is finding a flared pair of leggings that are not too long. I don't mind it with leggings because they're sort of fitted to your body, so they just scrunch up at the bottom. Whereas when you've got flared leggings on, if they're too long, it will just drag on the floor. So hoping that these are going to fit. Yeah, but generally speaking, they're just like a really nice, soft, comfortable pair of flared leggings. And then we also have this cotton cover-up tank, and something that I really like to wear, especially when doing like yoga or stretching or Pilates, just having like a looser top over a sports bra, I think is really nice. It's got this really nice pattern. It's really, really thin. You don't want anything too thick, especially like if you're just having it as a cover-up. And then I love the back. It's got an open back section at the top, and then you've got like a little cross knotted area there, and then it comes out, and then you've got a little bit of opening at the bottom. Oh my God. Hallelujah. That's literally all I'm gonna say. I'll show you the leggings first, and then I'll put the tank top on after. So you have a curved seam on the legging area itself. They do sit high-waisted as well. It's really nice and comfortable and compressive on your waist area. You've got a nice compression on your thigh area as well. It's honestly, it feels really, really nice on. Really nice and soft. It's really nice and movable as well. And guys, look, they fit perfectly. I am so happy. That is such a good length on me. And it's not like too flared at the bottom either. It's just like a subtle flare, which I don't actually have like a smaller flare pair of leggings. They actually look really nice. I think I prefer it with a slight less flare at the bottom. But yeah, these are honestly such a good fit. There is no scrunch, but they have a nice compression on the glute area. And yeah, just a really nice, comfortable pair of leggings. Love these. So the top itself is a nice, really thin, breathable material. It's not tight at all around the arm area. You have a really nice pattern all over the top itself. Again, this is just like a cover up, so just something nice and loose that you can put on over sports bras. And then on the back as well, so you have this section at the bottom which is open. You have a tiny little crossy knot effect in the middle. It's not fitted, it's very, very loose, and yeah, just nice and movable. Just a really nice, general, trendy cover up. Guys, guys, so that is the end of this review video. Please let me know which set that you like the most in the comments. I love Berlook. They do such comfy, good quality, stylish pieces. They are very unique in their designs. A brand that I always get compliments like when I wear, that everyone's always asking me, where did you get that outfit from? And I'm like, it's Berlook. And not many people have heard of Berlook, but if you haven't, definitely just go check them out. Check all their different designs because they are honestly some really nice designs and they are so practical as well. Berlook is just a very versatile brand. But yes, let me know in the comments what you think to the outfits. I will put all the links to everything that I have tried on in my description. All the sizing will be in the description as well. My discount code is Naomi20 with 2 eyes. I'll put that in my description as well. I'm hoping in the future that I can do some more Berlook reviews for you guys. I'm really excited to see what Berlook bring out for summertime. Hopefully soon I can do some more summer themed reviews for you guys. If you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any more activewear reviews. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.